I have become obsessed with like Gothic and Victorian era exteriors, and I wanted to do something with that in The Sims 4. So, what other way than to make a cat cafe? So, I thought it would be a good idea to make a cat cafe in The Sims 4 with using some of the Crystal Creations kit that we got a few weeks ago, I want to say. So, let's get started. So here we are in Brightchester, and I already have my sim Dark Moon that I made maybe a couple days ago specifically for this build. And she's got her little cat with her. So we're gonna go ahead and go in and just go into build. And we're loading, and we're loading. Hey, hey. I really like the way that this world looks. And I'm gonna try to keep some of all of this and just how it looks and stuff. I'm gonna try to keep it like just pretty much how it looks. Um okay, I'm not the best builder in The Sims by any means necessary, but we're gonna go ahead and put in our cheats. So my camera ended up turning off, which was so much fun. So all the recording that I ended up doing just ended up going away. But we're not gonna let that stop us. So this is what I got so far for our cat cafe. I really like it. It's like a gothic feel type build. Um Over here I ended up putting like a little seating area. I'm not finished with it, of course. And I use a lot of stuff for rent, the get together pack and the vampires expansion pack. And then I also found this little thing. I think this is from Get Together also. It's just so cute. I like the way it looks. So we added that. Um, but yeah, we can go ahead and keep going and just keep going with the build. Right now I'm trying to figure out what flooring I want to use. I think that I want to use something sparkly. So when I think of sparkly, I definitely think of tiles. And I want to see if they specifically have anything in the style that I'm looking for, which right now I'm not really seeing anything. So let's see if they have anything specifically from the Crystal Creations kits. They don't, which is honestly fine. I like this one, and we can use this in black. That's very, very gothic. So we're just gonna go ahead and put that throughout the build. I still don't know what wallpaper I want to use like on the inside. Let's just finish the rest of the outside, and then we'll go ahead and go into the inside and just figure out exactly what we want to do for that. So I think I'm going to go ahead, and the first thing that I want to do is use some hedges. I like putting hedges on the outside of my build because it gives it a little bit of like greenery. Okay, so I like the way that looks. It gives it just a little bit of privacy, which we really needed. I also want to add some type of lighting. I like this one. I use this a lot in my builds, but I really like just the glow that it gives off. That makes sense. So we're gonna put two of those right there, and then we're also gonna put some in the back over here as well. This is not gonna be staying like this at all. But for right now, we're just gonna put like maybe one right there and then maybe one right here. Yeah, okay. And do it just like that. We're gonna move our sign over because it was in the grass. And then let's pick the stairs that we're going to use. I like these stone stairs. Yeah, I think we'll use these stone stairs. These are cute. Let's move that back. Oh, it's so cute. And then I'm thinking we can stick with vampires because, like I said, vampires it does a really good job of doing like gothic just the right way. So I think that looks really nice. Ooh, yes, 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 yes. I really like the way this looks. I love the way it's coming together. I think that we also can use like a tree over here as well. Either this one or something that looks a little bit more like dead, which I think that we can actually go into vampires and see if we can find something like that. So that's what I'm gonna do. If I can find, here it is. So we got a couple trees. So hold on, I'll delete this. We have a couple trees that we can use. Oh, that one's huge. This one's also huge. I wonder if I can like size that down. Yes, I can. I like that, but then I also like this one. What do we think, guys? I think we'll go with this one. And then what we'll do is, it's so big, we'll just put them right here, kind of like off to the side of each other. Ooh, I'm so excited. Okay, so the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna put up some lights. So right now I'm just gonna be putting like, you know, the 3 basic lights. And then let's figure out, I think I want this to be like completely open. So we're gonna use these same ones that we used in here. And we're literally just gonna put them right there. And then we're gonna use the same spandrels, just like that. Because I want it to still feel like very open, you know? I like that. All right, let's figure out what, I know that I want this to be very grand, so I think we're gonna go with a wallpaper. And even though I'm really gravitating towards one of these wallpapers from vampires, I think it would be best to use one of the ones from the Crystal Creations pack. But I'm not sure if I want to go with something. The red is kind of too red for me. And then the gray is kind of like not gray enough. So we might be going with black, which I do not have a problem with at all. So since this is a cat cafe, we need to also bring in the cat elements as well. So I want to get some where are the cat stuff? So we'll use some litter boxes as well. These ones kind of look demonic, which I think is perfect. They look very demonic, so we'll use that. I'll just put that off to the side. What else are we gonna use? We've got actual cats. Why do we have actual cats in debug? I'm not even gonna, you know, I'm not even gonna question why we have cats in debug. I'm not gonna question it. We also have these, which I don't really like that one. I really like these ones and like this kind of color. And then we'll just have 2 of those. And then maybe like a giant one. My only issue is that it doesn't really go with, I don't like that one. Let's take that one out. I like that one. Sort of. So we've got a few. I don't think I like any of them though. We might be able to get away with using these. Yeah, I think we can get away with using these. They don't look bad and they still match the aesthetic that I'm going for. Okay, so this is what I ended up coming up with for our cat cafe. I still haven't really added the Crystal Creations like element into it besides the wallpaper, but we will get to that in a moment. So right now I have the chairs right here, and I have a lot of the cat elements. I have these base game photos, and I think that this one is actually, I don't think this is one from base game. I'm not actually sure where this one is. We have our light fixtures that are from the vampires pack. We've got a lot of like cat elements here, a place for your Sims to sit down. We also have this bookcase from the Crystals Creations pack. And now we're gonna go in and we are actually gonna do the kitchen with, like, I'm gonna do the kitchen with you guys. I'm thinking that we go with, again, something very dark when it comes to the kitchen. Kind of dark, but also still like clean. So I'm thinking that we go with For Rent for this. And I really like the cabinets for Rent because they give like slightly modern. So I'm thinking that we line these up right here. Because what I was thinking is that we could you ever see those videos where people are they're like eating at the restaurant, but it's like right in front, like they're making the food like right in front of you. Always thought those are so cool, like sort of like a hibachi like place. But yeah, that's kind of what I'm going for this type of one. It's gonna be a very odd kitchen. Um, yeah, it's gonna be a very odd kitchen. So I'm gonna go ahead and get my. We're actually gonna have two stoves. So we're gonna have that one, and then maybe like a burner stove right here. And then I'm thinking, oh my god, I keep messing up. And then I'm thinking, like, right here, we can have the sink. So it's kind of like out of the way. And we'll just use that one from base game. And then this is where it's going to get a little bit weird. So just stick with me, guys. I'm going to be using, I'm going to be using two double refrigerators if I can find them. So I like these ones. So we're going to be using these ones, and we're actually going to be putting them like somewhat in the middle. So like one right here and then the other one literally right next to it. And I'll make it so, they look a little bit more not like this. So they're like a little bit more closer together, but still like being able to use them. So we got those right there. And I honestly think that's it for this kitchen. I know that I can add some. Where is it at? There's a rug that. No, it's not. I think it's a get to work rug. And it's like hidden under some. Let me see if I can find it. We'll use this. And this is from the Get Famous pack. So we'll use this and we'll actually put it like over here. And this is where like, I don't know, like the food, dirty food goes, I guess. We're also gonna get some shelves over here. Just some regular black shelves are fine. Want them to start at that. Yep, right there. And then we can put some clutter. Any type of clutter that we have, we can put right there. Like food clutter. We'll put a vent right there. And then we'll raise it up like one. There we go. So now it looks a little bit more realistic. Having like your little vent right there. I can't really find any clutter specifically like for the kitchen that goes with the aesthetic, which is honestly fine. We can leave it blank. Or we can add some of these, like this kind of clutter. Why is it in the kitchen? I don't know. Maybe they're making crystals in the kitchen. I don't know. But we are going to add all of the crystal clutter because maybe that is exactly what they're doing. Maybe they're making crystals along with some food. It makes sense to me. Right? So we're just gonna put some jewelry up here. Any other jewelry that we can find. Maybe also some of these crystals as well. We won't overwhelm it. And I think that's honestly it for this kitchen. It's functional and that's pretty much all that matters when it comes to the kitchen. And we're pretty much done with the outside. So now we're gonna do the patio part. That is very important. That is cute. That's cute. It's very like minimalistic. I really didn't want it to be like super cluttered. So this is exactly, I keep moving this light, but it's just two up. This is exactly like what I wanted when it came to just like how I wanted the bar to look. So I like it. Now I'm going to do the rest of this build off camera and we're going to show you what we're working with. And the reason why I'm doing the rest of the build off camera, because again, this is mainly about, it's mainly about the crystal creation and, like the cats and stuff. It's not really about anything else. So we really don't have to worry about that. But I did want to make this kind of like a house for her. So it's still gonna have those elements of everything else. Okay, so I ended up changing my mind when it came to the second floor of this establishment. I ended up turning it into like an area to go to if you don't want to like deal with all the noise and stuff of like the hustle and bustle of like the restaurant and stuff. So I ended up making like a little area where you can just come and you can work on your like crystal making skills and stuff and just stuff like that. I also ended up putting a werewolf um like urn here because I just thought it looked pretty. I didn't know what it was at first, but I just thought it looked cute. We also have just like a lot of stuff that you can use with for the Crystal Creations pack. And then I also have these cute couches right here, which are for some reason two different colors. Let me change that real quick. Oh, they're not. It's just because of the lighting. I was like, why does it look like two different colors? Yeah, and then we ended up being able to have room for our bathroom so everybody can use the bathroom. Um, and these are the Crystal Creations mirrors I ended up using, and same with the photos and stuff. But yeah, I love the way that this whole build came out. I think it looks so cute, and I think it really embodies like what I was going for with the Victorian era. Let me know down in the comment section if you guys want to see what this sim looks like. If you wanted to have a family, if you want any gameplay, I can pretty much do anything. Right now, she literally, it's just her and she has a cat. But if you guys want her to run this cafe, I would be down to do that. Just let me know down in the comment section what you guys would want, and we can move and shake and see what we can do. So that is it for our Crystal Creations Kitten Cafe or Kitty Cafe, whichever one you guys want to call it. I had so much fun making this, and I don't really do stuff like this in The Sims. It will be on the gallery though. All those details will be down in the description box below. And thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you guys. Bye.